After trading for so many years, after going through so many difficulties, I realized that trading profitably can come down to just understanding one or two strategies correctly. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you my most profitable and the simplest trading strategy that you can start using today as a beginner or even someone who is struggling with trading to see yourself becoming more profitable. If that is something that you like, give a like on the video, subscribe, and comment down below. Guys, without wasting time, let's get on to the charts and I show you how to trade this right now. If you're struggling with trading, you're a beginner, you are somebody who has been trading for quite some time, but you're failing to find your feet in the market, this is going to be a stepping stone that can help you with your trading. So stick around the video, watch the video from the beginning to the end without skipping, and you will really find a ton of value in what I'm going to share here. Remember, many people complicate their trading with so many concepts that really do not produce results in a long term. What you want to do with your trading is simplify everything. As Leonardo da Vinci said, simplicity is the greatest form of sophistication. So whenever you want to trade or do something in your life, simplifying it will help you to achieve your goal. But if you complicate it from the beginning, you will be discouraged along the way as you're trying to achieve your goal. So in trading likewise, if you start complicating your trading in the beginning, you will really find it hard to make profit in the market as you advance in your trading career. But if you start with the simple steps, then you will be more likely to see profitability. You've seen so many traders recently moving away from very advanced concepts like ICT, SMC, and all that, and they've gone back to the basics of trading, trend lines, trading market structure, and trading the most basic concepts that we learned in the beginning of our trading journey. This is what I'm going to share with you guys today. If you follow all the steps here, guys, I believe that you will be a more profitable or more successful trader in your trading career. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the basics. We are going to look at whenever you come into the trading space, whenever you come into the market to trade, what you want to do is you want to determine whether the market is trending, consolidating, or it is moving in the opposite direction. For example, if you come into the market, check if you're seeing the market creating market structure like this: higher highs, higher lows. Or you can check if the market is in a consolidation. Consolidation means it is caught up in equal highs and relatively equal lows, something like this. The market is caught up in a range like this. Now, the market is not always going to be clean like the one I'm showing you here. It has some trends within the trend. And also check if the market is trending down like this. The market is not going to show you smooth movement or smooth wave patterns like this. This is just for illustration purposes. But let me just show you what the market might show you, right? So that you don't get confused. Sometimes the market can move like this in an uptrend. The market does this sometimes in an uptrend. It is not always smooth. It moves in waves within waves, something like this. It has a choppy movement as it is going up. It is not as smooth as what you many people want to show you, like on YouTube, that the market moves smoothly like this. Market doesn't move smooth like this. Market is always caught up in some kind of range patterns like this as it is going up. So it's the same thing with the range and also the downtrend. The market just doesn't do this kind of wave pattern. Otherwise, we would be able to sell on top, buy at the bottom, sell on top, buy at the bottom. But the reason why it's hard to trade within this ranging market is because the range is complicated. It's something like this. It can do this, and this is a ranging market. It is not always going to be as smooth as I have shown in this first illustration. A ranging market can be like this. Also, a downtrend is just the opposite of this one here. It can move in some weird trends within trends. It can do this as it is going down. It is not always smooth the way some people want to portray it. The market moves in something like this, not like this. It's not always smooth like this. So you have to keep that in mind when you're trading. Now, when you come into trading or when you're going to take your trades looking for a setup, the first thing you have to determine is where is the market? Is it ranging? Is it trending up or is it trending down? Now, in this case, for example, if it is trending up, let's just use the smooth one so that we can get a clear understanding. So if the market is going up like this, what I want you guys to do is just apply this simple formula and it's going to transform your trading, guys. Believe me, in an uptrend like this, when you're going to trade, mostly using the one candlestick strategy, you're going to combine this with the one candlestick strategy because the one candlestick strategy is the simplest strategy I've shared with you guys on the channel here. I believe you guys have benefited. Most of you have really benefited from trading the one candlestick strategy. And I believe this is going to be even of more benefit for you. But simplify it. First, check if the market is trending up like this, creating these highs. Also, just use a moving average. I like to use a 20-period moving average. Once the 20-period moving average is below the price like that, you know that that is an immediate uptrend. Once you confirm this, don't start looking for setups of the one candlestick strategy at the highs. That's one secret that I want you guys to understand. Don't look for buys when the market is at this area here. Don't look for buys here on the one candlestick strategy. Don't look for buys there. Wait for the market to come back down, to pull back down. Use a Fibonacci tool to measure. For example, when the market is going up, measure from this previous low to that previous high, something like this. Measure your Fibonacci like that. When the market pulls back into the golden zone like this of the Fibonacci on the higher time frame where you're doing your one candlestick markings, once it has pulled back like this, what you do then is you now look for a bullish candle to close above the golden zone of Fibonacci. For example, if the next candle closes above like this and it is a bullish candle, for this case, let's make it bullish, something like that. Once that candle closes above like this, after the pullback like this in an uptrend, that is when you do your markings now. Now, the markings you're going to do are going to be based on the higher time frame. For example, a 4-hour chart, if you're going to get your entries on a lower time frame like a 5-minute chart. Now, you get your entries by marking this 4-hour candle. Mark its close on top and then mark its low at the bottom. You guys know how to trade the one candlestick strategy. You can check the videos. I have a whole playlist of the one candlestick strategy here on the channel. I'll also leave a full course at the end of this video for you to watch to know how to trade the one candlestick strategy. Okay, so you do your markings like this, and then this one here would be your tradable zone right here between those two lines. Just put a tradable zone like this. You want to trade a continuation of this trend right here. So the next candle that is going to open, you want to wait for it to pull back inside of this purple zone for you to get an entry to go up. On a higher time frame, that will be like that candle's wick. It will be something like this. Let's just do this so that you guys can understand this better. This wick here of the next candle is what you're trading actually. This wick here, your entry has to be on this wick on the 5-minute chart. If this is a 4-hour chart, you use this wick here to get an entry so that you can get your money when this candle closes on top like this. So that is the simplest way you can start trading, guys. This is a bullish side of the setup. Just the reverse of all this that I've shown you guys is true when you're going to take a sell trade. Okay, for a sell, for example, we will be looking at, let me just clear this. For a sell, the market is going down like this. That's what you first check. Check that the market is trending down like that. And then don't take trades at the lows. Never sell at the lows. Even in real life, you don't want to sell things at a cheaper price. You want to sell them at a higher price so that you can get better profit margins. All right. So always look for sells at the lower highs. So to measure where the lower highs are, you can use a Fibonacci. The Fibonacci, you draw it from the most recent high, for example, here to the most recent low, this one here, like that. And then you want to wait for the market to come maybe to the golden zone, which is the area between the 50% and 61.8 Fibonacci, or just at the 38.2 Fibonacci level. Any of those levels can work very well. So once you've seen the market has pulled back like that, then the next candle, given that the market is actually trending down, you can use a 20-period moving average. Once you see the 20-period moving average being above the price, you know that is a downtrend. So you know that the next candle, when it closes after the market has pulled back near the 61.8 Fibonacci or 38.2 Fibonacci, you see a red candle like that, then you're going to mark that candle using the one candlestick strategy markings. For example, you're going to mark that candle like this. You mark it a high, it's the reverse of the bullish one, and you mark its close like this, right? So this space in between is where you're going to draw your tradable zone like this. This is your tradable zone where you want the market to pull back into for you to get entries. So on a lower time frame, which will be the 5-minute chart, you want to wait for the next candle to pull back inside or near this purple zone for you to get an entry to go short. On a lower time frame, it will be many candles. But on a higher time frame, we want to trade that candles wick. This wick here on top is what we are trading. Wait for that wick to form on the 4-hour chart, but we are entering on that wick on the 5-minute chart for us to get good entries. So when you enter at this wick on the 5-minute chart, you will be able to ride this candle until it closes at the bottom, putting you into profit. This is the simplest strategy that you can use to start milking the market. If you're struggling with trading, use this strategy. It will help you to find better entries in the market. If you're finding value with the video, please do give a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, please share this channel, share this video, and tell your friends about this channel. I need your support to reach 50k subscribers, guys, before the end of the year. And if we reach 50k subscribers before the end of the year, guys, I am going to give you guys a full beginner course to help you guys understand how trading is done in real life. Guys, that course will really transform your life. So all I ask of you guys is share these videos as much as you can, like, subscribe, and comment down below so that we can achieve that target of 50k subscribers. Thank you guys in that regard. Until next time, peace and out.